So you offer dental implants. That's fantastic. They're not just life-changing for your patients, they're a huge driver for your practice's bottom line. But here's the thing, attracting those high-value implant cases, it's a whole different ballgame. You can't just use your standard marketing playbook. You need a specialized strategy, and that's exactly what we're going to break down today.
Okay, so first things first, we've got to get one thing straight. Think about it. Someone might book a routine cleaning on a whim, right? It takes a few minutes, no big deal. But choosing someone for dental implants? Whoa, that is a massive decision, both medically and financially. It's not a quick transaction, it's a journey. And your marketing, it absolutely has to be their guide on that journey.
So what does this journey actually look like? Well, it starts online, always. These potential patients are going down the Google rabbit hole. They're searching for costs, different types of procedures, all the options they have. And you better believe they're comparing you to every single competitor in your area. They're digging for reviews, for patient stories, for those all-important before and after pictures. And here's the kicker. They won't even think about picking up the phone to book a consult until they feel a deep, unshakable sense of trust in you and your expertise. And that right there brings us to the bedrock of your strategy, SEO, or search engine optimization. Look, if their journey starts with a Google search, you have to be the first one there to greet them. It's that simple. SEO is how you make sure your practice pops up right when they're actively looking for the exact solution you're offering. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. A solid SEO strategy for implants has 4 parts, and they all have to work together. First up, high-intent keywords. We're talking specific, action-oriented phrases like implant dentist in Chicago or cost of full arch implants. These tell you someone is serious. Okay, so once they click, that brings us to number 2, a killer, optimized service page that's super clear and designed to get them to take action. Third, you back all this up with great educational content. Think blog posts that answer all their burning questions. And finally, you have to sprinkle trust elements everywhere. We're talking testimonials, video stories, and a whole gallery of your best before and afters. This is how you prove your authority to both patients and Google. Okay, so SEO is like building a strong foundation. It's your long-term game. But what if you want results now? That's where our second strategy comes in, paid ads. This is your turbo boost. It's the engine that captures patients who are ready to act right now while also creating the demand for tomorrow. So with paid ads, we're really talking about 2 different jobs, capturing active demand and creating new demand. Google Ads, that's your net. It's perfect for catching people who are right now searching for a solution. They're already looking. But social ads on places like Facebook or Instagram, that's different. That's about planting seeds. You're showing up in their feeds with patient success stories and helpful info, turning someone who wasn't even thinking about implants into a future qualified lead. So we've covered how to get found and how to get the clicks. But let's be brutally honest for a second. All the traffic in the world means absolutely nothing without trust. For a decision this big, trust isn't just a nice to have. It's everything. It is the strategy. It's the currency you use to turn a curious browser into a committed patient. And this really nails it. Think about every single touch point. From the very first ad a patient sees to the page they land on, every single interaction has one job, to build their confidence in you. You're not just selling a procedure, you're making a case for why they should trust you with their health. And let's face it, a pretty big financial investment. So how do you actually build this trust? Well, it's not some vague concept, it's tangible stuff. It's a slick professional website that looks and feels credible. It's high-quality photos and videos of your team, of your practice. It's powerful, authentic testimonials from real patients. See, every single piece of your online footprint has to scream one simple message. We are the experts, and you are safe with us. All right, let's pull all these threads together. You've got SEO, you've got paid ads, you've got all this trust-building content. The key is they can't be working in silos. They have to work as a team. Real sustainable growth happens when all these channels are working together, seamlessly guiding that patient from their very first Google search all the way to booking that life-changing consult with you. And that's really the magic formula. You take the steady, long-term power of SEO, you add the immediate firepower of paid ads, and you wrap the whole thing in a brand that just radiates trust. When you get those 3 things firing on all cylinders, that's when you get a predictable, scalable system for bringing in more of those amazing implant cases. So now's the time to look at your own marketing and ask a tough question. Are you just doing marketing? Running some ads here and there and just hoping for the best? Or do you have a real strategic system in place? A system designed specifically for that savvy implant patient, one that builds your authority and earns their confidence, and ultimately wins their case. Look, putting a system like this together takes a lot of expertise and focus. So if you're ready to stop juggling scattered tactics and start building a real, honest-to-goodness growth strategy for your implant services, it might be the perfect time to bring in a partner who lives and breathes this stuff.